Hello, elementary staff. We are doing our best trying to get Seesaw up and running. The number one thing you can do is just work on your lessons, create your activities, start planning. You do not need to do any of this. You don't have to have your students enrolled to do those things. We are going to make sure your students are connected and you can get those assignments to them on April 6th. I'm working with some very helpful people at each site to get that working. The complication is this: we didn't have time to prepare. Some people jumped ahead. Some people were on a pilot. There's 4 different ways to sign in, and everyone was trying their best. However, when you added students into your classes, if you're one of the people who did, and you didn't do that with Google emails, we ended up creating duplicates. So we have some cleanup work to do. If you focus on your end, we can focus on getting this cleaned up. If you're one of those people getting it cleaned up, I'm going to show you how that works. So I'm in Mr. Herman's class right now. Here's his students. If I want to go into the bottom here and I click Add Student, I see here that he has his students have a code that they could use to get in, but his students are already, most of them are in there. I'm going to go down to Edit Student. So I see his students all have a email connected. And the reason that is because he previously had Google Classroom and they were all imported. That works really nicely. So what he can do though is if he's missing a student, in the bottom part here, it's too bad I can't move my screencasting thing. It's kind of covering. Well, maybe I can hide it. There we go. If he types in a name or a student ID number, like I happen to know one from my daughter, if I typed in an ID number, it won't pop up. Those don't exist. So it says enter the name of the student. So then teachers are typing in, oh, I'm going to add Maddie and create student. Not good. That's where our problem started. So what has to happen is we need to know their Gmail. So I happen to know that she's MADFRI0907 at rpsmn.org, and I look up that student. They pop up. I add the student. That's the way we want to do it. Now, this is going to help with specialists, with EL teachers, with special ed. We can put those names in that way. But on that previous screen, if you clicked Create Student, we created a problem. Also, if teachers don't have these emails in there, your specialists, your special ed teachers, your EL teachers, they can't get them. That's why we need teachers to get these Gmail addresses in and loaded. So how can you do that? I'm going to show you. So if teachers go to their gear, I call it the gear, wrench, and then they go down to manage students. So if you go down to manage students and these people pop up, this is where we're going to be able to put those in. So if you click on this arrow, I'll see the student and yours is probably blank. You got to get that email in there. If you have time at the same time and you want to be efficient, you can throw in that 6-digit student ID. But the most important thing is this Gmail in order to allow us to get our special ed, EL, other specialists to be connected. So please get all your emails updated. Thank you.